Hey everybody, Cowboy here. This is a clip from our private group where we talk about getting started and taking action in your trading business, because a lot of people sometimes don't do that. They want to aggressively get ready, and that doesn't work. Got to take action. Enjoy the video. At the end, there's some information on how to find us and what we do, and our website is at the bottom of the screen now. You can also zap that QR code, but for now, enjoy the video. Just to show you all how good my charting is, you can see that I predicted 22 August, which is, I don't know, a week ago. No, 2 days ago. I predicted, look at what I drew on this chart and look at what it did. I drew that it would come down, pop up, and head down. I was a couple of days faster than it really happened, right? I was a couple of days quicker, but it did literally, I mean, look, I'm gonna hit the redo button just so you can see that the level I chose is the exact level. See the level? I mean, it's like within a few pips. This is a 3-hour chart, people. Like, I mean, I could take this and I'll melt it down to a, like a lower time frame, maybe the 5-minute, so you can see how accurate this really is. Okay, so you can see that. Look at this. Look at what I did here. What was going to happen? It was going to pop up to here and fall. Well, okay, so I was early, right? I was early. When you can tell the future, you can make money, people. So, there's a lot of there is a lot going on when it comes to charting, but once you get it down, once you distill it into something that is like you just kind of become one with the market. And there's one way to do it. I've got people who, they're hitting me in the background talking about, okay, we got some more questions, by the way. We'll get to those guys. Ray, Camaro, we'll get to your questions. But I've got people talking to me in the background like, hey, let's, why don't you add some new stuff? And you know who you are. I'm not insulting anybody right now. I'm just talking about a conversation in the background about why don't we, start with the programming? Why don't we start with learning Pine script and start with actually programming the algo? Look, I'm going to tell you something right now. When you're new to charts, you need to learn the market itself. You need to learn the charts. You need to learn the fundamentals of what's going on. If you don't understand, like, okay, anybody who's been to shop class, they start you out on lawnmowers. Like, you're not going to freaking, LT1 engine first day. They're going to start you off on a lawnmower. You're going to learn about like a 2-stroke engine. You're going to stay real basic. When you learn how to fly airplanes, they put you on the stick first. You get it? Like, you're going to learn the basics so you can have the fundamentals down of charting. So the best thing I can do here is I can help everybody here learn those fundamentals, learn the fundamentals of building a basic algorithm, build an algorithm, do it manually, because that's how you become one with the market. If you're a Pine coder already, then God bless you. Go ahead for it. See if you can make it work that way. But one thing that Pine and all that doesn't account for is market structure. It doesn't account for a lot of things that just you can't, unless you're like some kind of a crazy ass coder that knows how to account for that. In general, Pine coders don't account for certain things that you see in the chart, right? And if you want to build an algo, you want to do a minimum of 50 tests before you try to even code anything. So this is where it's at. And the fact that I've done, I did this, I eyeballed this quickly like a few days ago. I was like, yeah, this is probably going to happen. Boom, boom. Like, I just did it very casually. And the reason I can do that is just because I've done this for so long. And now that I've done this for so long, I can go ahead and code an algo, and I can actually not code it, but I can build an algo. And I know enough about coding to actually construct that algorithm in a way that a coder can easily translate that into code. And until you know how to build an algo manually, you're probably not going to be able to do that. That's a level of knowledge that comes only with experience. So if you're somebody who's going to try and start with the coding, like I said, God bless you. There's a decent chance you're going to be spinning your wheels. And I'm not talking to you, Trev, by the way. That's not, I know you're doing it the way I'm talking about. Trev is not the conversation I've been having in the background, by the way. And the person who is in the background is a very smart person and capable and will probably do fine. One of the few individuals who may pull that off because of experience in the markets. But what I will say here is that for most people, learning manually is probably going to be the best way. It's the best way to go about this. So, be patient, love the process. Do the back testing. Even if you feel like you don't know what's going on, it's okay. That first back test is always a learning experience anyway. There's a high probability that your first algo is not going to be successful, and that is okay. You're learning how to back test. And I think I was talking to Ray last night. Ray, again, and I'm not picking on you either, but it's the good thing to do, even if you're not ready for it, just build an algo, even if it fails. Just get the experience of what it is to use the software, what it is to use the replay function, what it is to do the math, all those things. That way, by the time you are actually ready to build your algo, you will have understood the mechanics of building an algo, right? So that's my message for today before we get back to the drips questions. So we are live every weekday, 8:30 AM EST, giving out free content. Come check us out on YouTube. Come talk to us. Go over to the website. That's www.algofactory.tech. Again, www.algofactory.tech. And for a limited time promotional offer, we are giving out memberships at $49.99 a month. There's a ton that we're offering over there. Come see what that's about. Also, you can see our Twitter link. All the links are up on YouTube. Come talk to us on social media. See us on the live YouTube videos. We hope to see you soon.